All right, so we are back and some changes. I'm starting to think that if I spend too much time on this project, then I won't get to work on other projects. So, one thing that I'm going to do is instead of doing like all this complicated stuff that I wanted to do, I'm going to dumb it down a little bit. I have the done and revert. I have the delete button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the API generate. I'm going to make that something else. I'm going to make it an NPM script. So we're going to load up NPM on this site and we're going to use an NPM package to generate a quote from a random book. So instead of API generate, this is going to be called random quote. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, because I really don't want to spend so much time on this project to where I don't get to continue to use the concepts that I've been learning. And it's not that I would never come back, it's just that I'm gonna leave it at this for now and then come back when maybe I have a new feature that I want to add. So instead of API generate, we're gonna say random quote, and that is long. Um, so get quote. So letting the user get a quote, and I'm thinking about when you click it, it'll open up or it'll alert you with a random quote from an npm script. So if we go to npm.js, forgot if it was .org or .com, and I think I have the script that I want to use over here somewhere. So I could just grab the information from here. So to start npm, actually that's interesting because this doesn't have npm. So I think we say npm init, right? So the package name is book collector, version name is 1, that's fine. Description is app for keeping track of books you've read. Entry point app.js, that's good with me. Test command, no, don't need that. Git repository, keywords, good. Author, we'll just say that. Licensing is fine. Now we should get our package.json right here. No dependencies just yet, but we are going to install a package, and the package is going to be npm install and then save book quotes. So we installed this package now. And if we go to our package.json, we have it in our dependencies. We have book quotes. And now in our app.js, there's so many ideas in there. And like, I wish I could do them all, but I just really have to prioritize at least moving on to different projects and continuing to redo this constructor and like doing the logic by myself so that I actually learn this. And okay, let me see. We'll come back to this, but we'll have to require this. And I think we just require it in our constructor because our constructor is what loads up when our app loads up. So we'll just require our book quotes up here in our constructor. Require book quotes, and we could even console.log. That's cool. Line.get lines, an object having a line of a book, of a line, name of a book, and author. Okay, that's cool. Let me go ahead and grab from the DOM real quick. Guess we don't need this anymore. We grab this get quote from the DOM and we'll just keep the class API generate book. The reason why we'll keep it like that is because in the future, I'll possibly switch it over, but maybe not best practice, but we'll just keep it at that. Generate book equals document dot query selector, and then this is API generate book. We can grab it by its class. Is that good? Yeah, we can grab it by its class. So grabbing our get quote div, grabbing our get quote div. In our add event listeners, we can go down here and we can say this dot $sign API generate book dot add event listener. And on the click, we want to run an event. And that event is going to say this dot generate. We're going to call it generate book. Oh, no. Generate book. Don't want it to do that. Generate book. So now we can go down here. It's going to be an event. So we can go down here. And let's go all the way to the bottom under save books. We're also going to generate books. And then generate books is going to console.log, or I think alert would be better for this. Alert working. Okay, not working yet. Let me see. Am I getting any errors? Require is not defined at new app.js, line 18. What do you mean? Maybe that doesn't go into my constructor. Require is not defined. That's weird. I don't even know why I'm getting that. So if we press get quote, that is working. So where do we require this in the constructor? That is really weird. Let's see. Let's try to think this through here. If we say, what about down here? Const line equals require book quotes. Because that is weird behavior right there. Requires not defined. What if we go, let's make a new file real quick. Index.js. And let's go ahead and also run this code right here. And let's say the HTML, we'll have to make a test.html real quick. And then we'll have to script src, which is going to be our index.js. We'll have to open this real quick. Developer tools, inspect. Requires not defined. Is that? All right, I'm back. Only been 10 minutes. Okay, we're good. Something weird's happening with our script. Maybe we're using it wrong. I'm gonna go see how we used our superhero and supervillain script in our node. So in our practice.js, const fs require, that wasn't where we did it. Const require superheroes. I don't know if some npm scripts just don't work. Let me try to download npm install super. Oh man, that's weird. What if it's npm install book quotes instead? Maybe that's what I did wrong. Let me go to my dependencies and see book quotes. Okay, I didn't check my dependencies right, did I? Cause I'm on time. I'm on time. Superheroes. Superheroes. Let's see. Shoot. One dependencies, 24 dependents. That's not what I was looking for. Wow, okay. Super villains. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. npm install super villains. And then const supervillains require supervillains. And then we can say a random supervillain requires not defined. What? There's something I'm doing wrong here. It wasn't the npm script. Yeah, that's so weird, man. I was just using that. There's something I'm missing. Let me go to my documentation. Let me see. What am I doing wrong? Terminal, author, look over the documents, npm install, use the package to look over the usage, require supervillains, two commands, step 5, notice that the project has dependencies, find another. What? That's exactly what I'm doing though. Oh man, that's what I'm doing. Oh man, there's so much stuff open. I have to close that for now. And then also this. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. That's weird. Oh wait, do I have to run node index.js? No, right? That doesn't make sense. What? Because it doesn't exist in the client. Now you're going to have to make some choices. Use the script tags, use common asynchronous module. Oh man. Was it? Let me see some commands I ran here. Node index.js. Oh, what? Okay, I see what's happening now. So I don't think I can actually load this up to, can I? I don't think I can. Huh. Node index.js. Oh, so we can't load it in the browser because it's not in the server. Okay, that's interesting. We can take out supervillains. And then let me try to do book quotes again, I guess. So what is he saying here? Now, okay, this is required doesn't exist in the browser client side. You're going to have to make some choices about your client side script management. You have these three options: use a script tag, use common JS, synchronous dependencies like Node, asynchronous module definition, AMD implementation. Okay, why AMD? Require jQuery. Is the script tag the easiest one? I think so. So use the script tag. How would I use the script tag though? Like literally just use script tag. Include the main JavaScript file using attribute browser support, and in the script.js file include another file like this. Inside the module JS, you must export the function class. Export function. Hello. Working examples here. But that's not getting it from an npm script, is it? So module script. Yeah, that's not getting it from an npm. Maybe it would work that way though. Okay, that's on me. Dang, I thought that was really gonna work. Okay, that's fine though. Like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much more time on this project just because I really want to move on to some extra projects. Um, index style, that's our app.js. Test HTML can go. Ah, shoot. Another thing we can do is put this website on the server, but I haven't actually done that. So if we say server.js, we can put this on an Express server, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know all the things you can do with an Express server just yet. So, okay. So the get quote button is working. So we're going to instead go look for an API for random book quotes. And instead we're going to do that. Just generate an API. The generator APIs, universal inspirational quotes, random famous quotes, Shakespeare, quote of the day, quotes, movie quotes. I want it to be quotes from books though. Yeah, I want it to be book quotes. They said so quotes. HTTPS quotes. No. I guess we'll just grab one of these over here. Universal inspirational quotes. Loading API playground. What is this? Can I not just go? No, I just want to go to an actual doc. Okay. I want to see what kind of quotes they have. Quote random. That's a GET request. String, author string. When you are in a hurry, this is what you call to get a random. Okay. So now we'll just do that. We'll get this quote. And I'm going to have to reference something to do this. I'm going to have to reference one of my JS deep dives. I kind of don't remember how to do that. So we can go into async. No. Is it async JS? Async await. Async await documentation. Async await MD. Yep. So we're going to fetch So let me see, go down here. Then we can use the async function. So we're going to say async function, and then get quote, and then we're going to say response. So the response, and for the response, we are going to await a fetch, and we're going to fetch the API here, quotes.rest. Ah, shoot. Quotes.rest. And then we have to go quote.random, right? Slash quote slash random. And then let's console.log our response. And let's go ahead and go into our developer tools here. Let's see, get quote. Oh, nothing's happening. Let's see. Okay. So this isn't doing anything just yet. So we need the data. Could we just instead make this an async function generate book? We can't, can we? Can we return an async function? Okay, that doesn't do anything either. Okay. So we're gonna just keep going. So let's get the data const and then the data, and we're gonna await our response, convert it to JSON, console.log our data. But when we click that, it doesn't work. So let me put this here. Ah, dang it. Constructor method. Buddy. So I guess this is going to be a little bit more complicated than I thought. What if we just alert this whole statement right here? Oh no, wait, we're literally just alerting the code. Buddy. Oh wait, don't we just have to kind of call it? Object promise. Okay, hold on. We need to console.log get quote. We click here. Unauthorized 401 get quote. We get an error here. Unauthorized. Promise pending. Filled. Oh buddy, that kid is screaming right now. Console.log get quote. Async function. Let me see here. Okay, we didn't even do our response. Okay, function. Let me see. Step 4 facts about async await. Step 5 convert our original fetch example. Starting code we want to convert into an async function. Dot then response, and then dot then for the data. So first we async function get post, await fetch. Dot random quote dot random response. Also remember call the function so that you get your REST API data. Const data equals await response, and then we console.log. Then we just get post. Unauthorized. Oh, what does that mean? Let me try to do the API that I was getting from here. Maybe it's the API that we're trying to get that we literally just can't get for some reason. Now let's try. If it says unauthorized again, then that's just me. No, okay, that's the API we're trying to get. Then, because if we can alert our get quote, oh, we just get object promise. Data, hold on. What do we want? Data dot title. If we do that, now what happens when we alert that? We just get object promise again. Okay. So, okay, so I mean, we're console.logging something. So what if we do the inner HTML of an element and see what we get? Okay, so that's the API we were trying to get access to that wasn't letting us. It says we didn't have access to it or no permission to use it. Well, that's not going to work. So I think I have a link in here to where we can get APIs. Free to use API GitHub. What am I doing? Public APIs. Books. What is this second one? HTTPS, yes. Let's see. Swagger UI. So let's do the, we can get wizards, spells, ingredients. Actually, I don't want these. I want quotes. Quotes. Where was our quotes? Oh, wait, we passed the books. Okay, we get our everything discovered one place. We're just gonna get that quote right. Data. Dot text. Get quote. So how do we get this data from it though? A good question. Examples. Dang, I wish there's a way to get a random quote though. All right. View info. So get quote. Okay, that's doing that. Let's get our view info. So grabbing our view info div. This dot underscore dollar sign information container view info equals no document dot query selector, view info, and then let's add an add event listener, view info dot add event listener. On the click, we're going to run an event that's going to say this dot view info modal event. Go all the way down. We're going to say view info modal event, and then we actually have to grab our, where is it? Our stats modal. So now we have to grab our stats modal. Grabbing our stats modal. This dot stats modal equals document dot query selector. Shoot, stats modal. So we have our dot stats modal, and then here we can say stats modal dot style dot display equals a block. Let's see what our developer tools is saying, because it's probably throwing an error. Working. This dot stats modal dot style dot classlist dot toggle. Is it dot style dot classlist? No, it's just classlist dot toggle. Classlist dot toggle. And I should have just took that whole line. Open modal. Do I have open modal? Okay, so this is view info modal. Is this view info modal? Does it maybe not need an event? No.